Hey, how's it going? This is your Daily Sweet Talk for May 8th, 2023. Sometimes I'll see someone post about um, images or blog posts or something that they've uncovered online, and it'll be like this is a thing as if it's been like lost to time, uh, and it has probably, but it's just like it's interesting because all of the whatever they found, whether even if it's in the internet, the Wayback Machine or something, yeah, it's like this stuff is just available online, but the internet is so vast now, and it's gone back for over 20 years. I don't know how long, 90s. So I don't know, but it's gone back a while. A blip in human history, but technology advances so fast, and everyone is on the internet pretty much. Um, so there's an insurmountable amount of history in that time, even though time-wise it's a blip, but whatever. You get what I'm saying. Um, but it's if someone had written a book 20 years ago and someone found it, they wouldn't be like, look at what I uncovered. It's like, this is just a book, probably. Depends on the circumstance, I guess, but stuff gets buried in the internet, even though it's there forever, supposedly. It's not true, because lots of stuff disappears from the internet forever. That's why we have like lost media, stuff like that, even though most of it's like stuff that's been on like, here's a TV special I saw one time that's gone forever. I don't think I finished a thought there, but what I was thinking of was like, it's basically like archaeology, for digital archaeology, technological archaeology. What is it I called this when I wrote the topic down? Technological archaeology, whatever. And right now it seems not silly, like it is an important thing, but it's like to say, oh, I discovered this lost thing from 20 years ago. It's not really archaeology to call it, like to call that archaeology, not really. But at what point does it become that? At what point are we when film historians are like protecting films from like the beginning of film history, that is like sort of archaeological work. Not archaeology is probably not the right word, but like that's in that vein. But the internet, I guess, hasn't been around quite long enough for that, even though it has advanced at like such a more rapid pace that a lot of stuff has gotten lost along the lines, along in that time. So I don't know at what point you start saying like, or at what point you consider it to be like, this is another world, another society. I don't know, like this is something we have no context for. Because stuff is, the world is documented so heavily now, but context is constantly lost in it, even currently. Like people have a hard time understanding each other because there's all these like people use different terminology and things like that, and I don't really know what I'm saying anymore. This is a very vague, sloppy video, but just a jumble of thoughts. The internet's not. What's my point here? Or my closing statement. The internet's old, but not that old in the span of human history. Lots of stuff is getting lost. It's important to preserve that. And when does that become like historical work?